What's going on YouTube? This is SOULSEEKA. Got a couple of videos I'm going to be making today. A couple of promises that I made and a couple of things to get done. Been having a lot of questions about barbering and getting it started, how to do it themselves and everything. I've made videos already about how to do it. But today I'm going to talk about a couple of tutorials, a couple of basics when it comes to barbering and what you should do. First, when picking up a clipper or buying a clipper, there's two that I've used that I really like. Conair is the one I got, and Whale, W-A-H-L, which is actually the best one I believe to use. A little more expensive, but they last longer, and I feel like they cut sharper a lot more times. Whale. Basically, I wouldn't say you want to spend more than 40 bucks for a clipper. That'd be the top end of what I usually pay for. So basically got the clipper and everything. You got the adjustment on the side here. When it's down, you can see the clipper is out. That means you're cutting at a higher length. The closer that the clipper is down to the little blade there, the closer it's going to cut. Alright? So that's another thing. Clipper care. You want to make sure your clippers are clean, which mine are not right now. I use a regular brush. You don't want to clean it while the clippers is on. Sometimes I do it, but if you're not using a hard brush, it will cut the bristles out. You'll damage your brush doing that. Sometimes they come with little brushes. Me personally, I get it nice and clean with a hard brush. You take the bristles and get around it. Sometimes you can blow in it. Blow in that little area there, because this will accumulate a lot of hairs, a lot of it. And keeping your clippers clean is not only healthier if you're cutting other people's hair and everything. There are a lot of bacteria and everything that you can catch from having other people cutting other people's hair. It'll keep it cleaner and it'll give it longevity. I can go years with the clipper, and usually I don't have to bite into the clipper until I drop it and it cracks for some reason, or just something silly like that. I've never had a clipper actually wear out on me. The number two part for keeping a clipper lasting long is keeping it oiled. Usually every clipper will come with an oil pack. Alright? You basically are going to be spraying the oil and oiling the clipper right here. Right in there. So usually I'll take it off and I'll dab a little oil down on the bottom, and then turn the clipper on, and adjust it a couple of times and get it nice and oiled up. If indeed you run out of this, you can buy oil at like a drug store or something like that. Me personally, I'll use WD-40. I'll just spray all up in there, and usually it does me good. So that's number two, very important. Keeping the clipper clean, keeping the clipper oiled. You must oil every single time you cut. Not just once, but multiple times when you feel like it's not going as smoothly as it should. Alright, so key things there. Anybody can barber. Anybody can cut hair. Now, if you're going to cut hair well, honestly, anybody that can draw, honestly, I find artists, people that do those things, that have a steady hand, those are people that can that pay attention to detail. Those are the ones that can barber. So if you can cut hair, if you can draw, if you're articulate, and you pay attention, you have an eye for detail, those are really the only things you need to get into the barbering field and to be able to cut hair. Alright, so we got the clipper. This is usually used for cutting. They all come with guards. The smaller the guard, the closer the cut. I recommend starting at a higher length first when you're cutting your hair, and then moving down till you get the right length and find the right length that you want for yourself. So start with the bigger ones and keep on going lower. Like I said, start out with it higher first, and then move it down to the length till you find a length that you want if you're first starting out. Don't just go for the low cut unless you know you want a low cut. Bigger clipper, more hair. And we got the edge up. Okay? This is specifically for edging up, not for cutting hair. It's called an edger. There are other kinds like a T-liner. Those things will edge you up even sharper. You've seen me cut with this right here and edge it with this. I'm going to do a video next about how to line this up, how to make these sharp so that you can't edge these up. Basically that's it, nothing more. Phase 1, keep them clean, keep them oiled. Make sure that you have a steady hand. Steady hands will give good cuts, and eye to detail and just persistence. With that, you can definitely do it. All right, take care.